Put your hands down.
And he's about 4.5 feet long now.
Put your hands down.
So he'll keep growing his whole life. You know how we grow until we're like 25 years old and then we stop growing, except maybe out. These guys keep getting longer and longer, so he'll get up to 8 feet long. I'll go ahead and start bringing him around, and I'll keep his head towards me so you'll get to feel his body, which is very smooth and silky, not slimy or scaly. And he can live to be about 30 years old in captivity if we take
Put your hand down. Other hand down.
Y'all are doing great.
Yeah.
Now remember, he is a show snake, a program snake. He's very used to kids. He gets to go to schools all the time, so he's very comfortable with the group and he's not going to bite. And they're not venomous, right? This is a non-venomous snake. It's a constrictor, which means that he eats mice. And to kill the mouse, he gives the mouse its last big hug of its life, and that suffocates the mouse. Can you see his little tail? His little prehensile tail? It's like a monkey tail. He uses that to hold on. He has no hands or feet, so he holds on to me with his tail, and that keeps him from falling, helps him climb trees, and he could even climb these walls here in this room. He's on the move. He wants to hold on with his tail. And he's called a corn snake because of his belly. Does that look like niblets of corn? You want to grab a paper towel from over there and wipe that up? Thank you. But he's also, I think that looks like the keys on a piano myself. He's also called a corn snake because he lives in cornfields and corn silos, anywhere where there's corn, because where there's corn, there's going to be mice, and that is his favorite food. So he is going to be looking for the mice all the time. In the wild, they would eat like 50 mice a year. And that is great to help control the rodent populations. He would also like to eat baby birds or eggs in the nest, katydids and other big insects, bats. Sometimes they'll lean out over a rock and catch bats as they're flying out of their cave at night. And other kinds of rodents like shrews and voles and moles, all of those guys.
Guys, I will post this video on my website, my Weebly website, so you'll get to my school website, so you'll get to go there and look. And the pictures.
Can you see the saddles down his back? Those are called saddles. That lets you know it's a corn snake. He's always going to have those patches. You never want to kill a corn snake if it's in your yard, because he's doing a great job keeping the mice from getting into your house.
Are they poisonous?
No, not at all. They're not venomous.
What about garter snakes?
Garter snake? Yeah, they're not poisonous either. Oh, you have a new bracelet.
What's he doing with his tongue?
Smelling.
Smelling. Good. So he knows what you had for lunch, what kind of shampoo you use, whether you have a dog or not. Very, very sensitive smell. He's got that tongue constantly going. He's getting all kinds of information. But he's also using his eyes. They have great eyesight in the day and the night. He's feeling, he feels vibrations through his body. So he knows when somebody's walking into the room. And at night, if he can't see the mouse, it doesn't matter because the mouse is warm-blooded and he can detect heat. So he can tell that the mouse is on the other side of the room, how big it is, which direction it's moving in, and he can hunt the mouse in the pitch dark. Look at the yellow.
Put your hands down. One hand down.
Yellowy peachy.
There you go.
What's the name? His
Niblet.
name is Niblet, like a niblet of corn, and his sister's name is Kernel, like a kernel of corn. I did not name them.
He's scared. I'm just scared for his face.
Put your hand down, please.
Feel like plastic. These guys live in terrariums at the water lab. So kind of like aquariums, but they're dry. They each have a water bowl, a log to crawl into, a heat lamp. They have a stick to crawl out on, like a limb.
Sarah acting all cool over there.
She is so cool.
Uh-huh. You guys don't know what you're missing.
Good job. He's warming up now, isn't he?
He's liking the heat from the bodies. Okay, Amar, you're going to have to keep that other hand down, okay? Okay.
I know, little guy. I know. When we have a fire drill at the water lab, we have to take him out to the parking lot with us because we don't want them to burn up if it's a real fire. And they're considered staff members, so they have their own schedule. And like today, I had to sign him out that he was going to be coming to the school and doing 4 sessions of work. And tomorrow he'll have a rest day. So they don't work 2 days in a row.
Never.
Mm-mm. Unlike us.
Oh, now I know where I'm going to get all the memes for Quizlet.
Good job, guys.
We're going to turn you all into memes.
Now, if you have a pocket in front like he has, the snake, this is like a snake hammock right here. The snake would love to crawl up in there and take a nap. If you have belt loops and you take your belt off, he'll go between the belt loops like a snake belt and just ride around with you. And if you are wearing shorts, he'll crawl up one leg of the shorts and down the other. Oh yeah, you have shorts on.
Look at her. Oh.
Yeah, I'm just going to let him kind of drape on you.
You guys want to try?
Joseph gonna scream like a little girl.
Y'all come try.
She said, "Come try."
Come on. You can come try.
Put the snake.
Shh. Don't say
A
anything.
lot of muscle. Do you know how many vertebrae they have?
I really don't. I think that their vertebrae grow as they grow. I think they add as they grow. Just stay over there. It's okay, Joseph. It's all right.
There's 2 things that a snake doesn't like. It doesn't want to be squeezed and it doesn't want to be dropped. So I don't really hold him. I let him hold us. That way we're not squeezing his body. I would never put any pressure on his body. If he has mice in there and you put pressure on it, he'll throw up. So you definitely don't want to squeeze him. And then I would never drop him or let him think that I was going to drop him. So if he starts to flop a little, like he's flopping now, I come in with my hand, catch under his neck, and lift his head back up again. I don't grab him by the head, and I don't bring my finger too close to his mouth. I just tuck it right up under his neck, and that way he can drape on me. And you can see that he's draped on her arm also. And then I see that he's going to flop off of that, so I just bring another hand up and catch the back end. So you've always got most of his body supported. If he starts to get nervous, like if people were talking too loud and he was starting to shake, I would just bring him up to my chest, let him feel my heartbeat, and that comforts him and warms him. and then he becomes less nervous. Looking out.
You're not going to get bit.
So
That's
when I'm
brave of you to
handling-
come up and get close
Yeah.
so you can see what's going on. That's good. But you need to just stand still, okay? You need to stand still.
Y'all can sit at
Okay.
the back of the mat.
You can sit down, but you just need to be still, okay?
So when I'm handling them, I never wear my wedding ring or any bracelets or anything because I don't want to snag him. I don't put lotion on my hands or any kind of perfume or anything. And I always wash my hands before I handle him and after I handle him.
You have a new bracelet, don't you?
I sure do. It's fine. You gotta get that. I got a new bracelet. It's called the corn snake. It's so scary. Alright, I'm about to buy me a snake.
A lot of people have these as pets because they are so gentle and easy to handle, don't bite.
His tongue go out slowly.
But remember, you are going to have it for 30 years, so it's quite a commitment if you have one as a pet. There's one actress named Rosamund Pike.